Alright, day 78. Earlier than usual, shorter than usual, all according to plan. As usual. Those good numbers. Those bad numbers. I hate those numbers. Nope, we're done at the computer now. So yes, I may have to end this at any moment. But I figured I should try hunting while I have time. So we're going for it. Also, I don't know if my counter is working right now. Maybe. Oh, well, definitely counted up right there. And I exited the program. I'm good at this. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Back down where we're supposed to be. Alright. Back to normal teacup hunting. Probably gonna be a bit quiet this morning, because it is at a time when I don't usually stream. Usually I'm still waking up at this point. But that's okay. We'll just chill out. Lean back, relax. Look for some teacups. I once again forgot to grab the Ash Hat Pikachus, so I'll have to remember to do that later. It's okay, I think I saw that they are all available until November 30th. So we have plenty of time. We have our first teacup of the day. What do you know? It's a standard blue teacup. These are pretty uncommon. You hardly ever see these. If you're just tuning in, you are watching the Galar Geographic channel, broadcasting live from the Grimwood Tangle. Today, we are observing the hunting habits of Urshifu. Urshifu is a non-native species in the Grimwood Tangle. However, that doesn't stop it from hunting its favorite prey. But we'll cut this part, and then when we get to it, we will pick back up with a nice cut once we find Urshifu's prey. Obviously there's lots of hunting, but we can't include that in the dramatic build-up scenes. Its favorite prey. Wild Sinistea. Urshifu is a big tea drinker. Only by drinking Sinisteia's tea can it maintain such raw power in battle. Now the critical hit, Sinistea dies. The Urshifu relishes its victory, and yet it hungers for more. Urshifu have insatiable appetites. This one alone has killed over 2,000 teacups. However, it is a very picky eater. Anything else that it encounters, it immediately runs away from. Not out of fear, but out of just no need. Mushrooms? Who wants mushrooms? No one eats mushrooms. We can't blame Urshifu here. Literally a haunted tree? No. What are you, stupid? It's not gonna eat a haunted tree. This is Urshifu we're talking about. A proud and noble bear that is non-native to these parts. It is here searching for something to satiate its refined taste. Its refined, sophisticated taste. Tea. Tea is the only thing that Urshifu focuses on. Lemurs suck. Urshifu hates lemurs. Compete over the same territory, and occasionally there's blue lemurs, and they're the worst. Sorry, this is supposed to be a objective explanation of Pokémon in the wild. But the lemurs suck. That is an objective fact. Everyone knows this. Especially the blue ones. Greatest delicacy that the Urshifu seeks to locate is the elusive, shiny, authentic Sinistea. Although the tea inside tastes exactly the same, indeed they are functionally identical, the pink coloration and seal of authenticity on the base of the teacup are worth it for some reason to this bear. As outside observers, we do not understand yet the significance of why the bear would spend this much time looking for such a thing. We only know that it does this. Truly, the world of Pokémon is one of many mysteries. Unexplained behaviors. Some might even call them irrational. Why would Urshifu evolve to have such particular tastes? Particularly when, as we have already mentioned, these Sinistea are functionally identical. What is it about the coloration that so enraptures this bear? Today is a slow day for the bear. As we say that, it finds one more prey, but that's still only three sips of tea that the bear has encountered. Approximately 10 minutes of hunting. In order to sustain the bear's diet, it must hunt for close to 20 teacups every single day. in its non-native habitat. Indeed, this is a very interesting bear. We do not fully understand its behavior. We have been studying it for days. This is day 78, observing this bear, looking for teacups in the wild. You'd think we'd have better luck looking near civilization. But for whatever reason, there are indeed teacups out in this tangle. In fact, this is the only place in Galar where these teacups can be found. Aside from potentially some X-ray petals, but that doesn't count. One cannot help but admire the bear's patience, continually tested, encountering prey that it could eat, but they're not teacups, so it passes them by, choosing to go hungry rather than lower its standards. Only assumed 3 sips of tea will not be sufficient for this bear. Winter is approaching, and it requires sustenance before it hibernates all winter. We think. It is a bear, so we just assume it hibernates, but it might not. We don't really know. This particular species of bear is completely unknown. It's a rare discovery, and in 78 days of observation, we have come to very few conclusions. We only know that it hunts tea. Exclusively tea. What would cause a bear to develop such an appetite, we do not know. Only that it does it. We cannot deny the facts. As a reminder, you're watching Galar Geographic, live from the Grimwood Tangle. Here we see the bear approaching another teacup. It approaches his prey with a wicked blow. Wham! The teacup's neck is snapped. And it falls. Suffering only a moment of pain. The bear has developed its technique so much that the teacups feel nothing, aside from a momentary application of blunt force trauma directly to the face, which may linger for 1 or 2 seconds, possibly longer, but they probably don't suffer for very long. With its refined technique of punching things in the face, the bear is truly a master hunter. It encounters another piece of prey. What will this teacup attempt to do to evade? It attempts to protect itself. The protection is utterly useless. Another swift punch directly to the face, and the tea falls. The Urshifu seems pleased with its victory. Yes, this bear certainly is. We forgot to keep track that that was another teacup that the bear found. Just how much tea does this bear need to drink before it presumably enters hibernation? We do not know. Only that it continues drinking tea, as though it has some sort of unhealthy obsession with the liquid. Additionally, research into Sinistea shows that it actually steals the life energy of those that drink it. We're not entirely sure how Urshifu seems to be immune to this mysterious effect. Maybe it's not immune. Maybe every teacup that this bear kills further weakens it. That would be very sad. That would be sad indeed. We can only assume that the bear must have some sort of internal mechanism that processes the tea in a way that we do not yet understand. As we have been saying, we do not understand this bear. It's a complete and utter mystery to us. Sinistea attempts to protect herself again. No, utterly useless. Swift punch directly to the face. The bear is a master at applying blunt force trauma. We can see that the teacup's only defense seems to be to stand and take it. And they can't. The teacup. The bear approaches. Not on all fours, but on its hind legs, as this bear does. Sinistea hunkers down, blocks. Utterly useless. Another swift punch directly to the head. The teacup falls. The Urshifu gloats over its victory. With 7 sips of tea today alone, this bear still shows no signs of letting up. As we said before, it needs at least 20 sips a day to prepare for hibernation. We think. Probably. But we don't know. We don't understand. We just don't understand. That's why we're here. Galar Geographic, live from the Limbo Tangle. 78 consecutive days. Definitely consecutive. We haven't skipped any days of observation. And it's always been a bear. Every single one of these 78 days we've been watching this bear do this. 100% guarantee. Every time, every day. And yet we still do not know the answer to the question. Why? clearly see. The bear is in direct competition for this territory with imps and lemurs. Indeed, imps and this random pack of lemurs are the greatest threat facing this bear, which again is not a native species, so it's probably the other way around, but we're doing this broadcast from the perspective of the bear. This bear is in a constant struggle to maintain control of this forest place. We cannot confirm it, but we believe that everything in this woods subsists entirely on tea. We don't understand why. Every time that the bear confronts a lemur, which are incredibly annoying, or an imp, there's one now, there is a lemur. What do? They leave without conflict. Think about it, the bear could simply eat the lemur, and yet it chooses not to, leaving us with a single question. Why? Reports of lemurs drinking tea are as of yet unconfirmed. However, we can only suspect, one of those words. Ah, another wild teacup. How will the Geographic dispatch this one? Ah, another swift blow directly to the head, instantly snapping its neck. The teacup suffers only momentarily, or perhaps for a couple moments, more than a couple moments of suffering. The bear masterfully executes its plan, claiming that another sip of tea would never. Will 8 sips of tea be sufficient? We don't know. Don't understand. Why? This has been Galar Geographic Live, coming to you directly from the Glimwood Tangle. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Day 79 of our observations will continue.